Tonight on TBS, the Frontier Epic continues. Lonesome Dove, then at 10:05, two rode together. All here on TBS.
After most meals and snacks, plaque pH can fall to levels where acid starts attacking teeth. These attacks can last up to 2 hours, increasing the risk of damage to your tooth enamel. That's when chewing can help. When you chew for 20 minutes, the chewing action produces and distributes more of your mouth's natural defense, saliva, which helps neutralize acid within minutes. So in addition to regular dental care, after eating, chew Wrigley's extra sugar-free gum, because chewing helps nature fight the acid attack.
Send a hug from far away, brighten up a rainy day. Flowers say what words can't say. It's as easy as FTD.
Whatever you need to say, your FTD florist can send the right bouquet. And remember,
It's as easy as FTD.
What happened to the lights?
It's just a power outage, Dad.
What was that?
It's just Bart eating a Butterfinger.
And it sounds like he's right over here. Oh, how about a bite, little buddy?
Well, okay, Homer. Just one.
Hey, this tastes just like a dog biscuit.
Get a crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery burst in every bite of Butterfinger.
Nobody better lay a finger on my Butterfinger.
This is your captain speaking. Seems we're number 42 in line for takeoff. I suggest y'all just sit back and get to know each other.
Make sure getting there is half the fun with travel games. Monopoly Junior, Clue, and Sorry.
As you can see, your dishwasher detergent gets the dirt off, but water alone can't get all of the detergent off. Jet Dry Rinse Agents can. Jet Dry rinses off residues for shiny, clean dishes.
Dieters have different needs, so Accutrim made different formulas.
My appetite was humongous before Accutrim Maximum Strength.
I would lose my willpower after 3 p.m. until late day.
If it weren't for 16-hour, I'd eat all day and all night.
Accutrim, one is right for you.
Introducing Wendy's Monterey Ranch Chicken Sandwich.
That looks good. May I have a bite?
That's the new chicken sandwich from Wendy's. Made with a whole breast filet.
This looks great.
Monterey Jack cheese.
That's right.
And ranch dressing with bacon, but do yourself a favor.
Buy two.
Tonight, Jimmy Stewart, Richard Whitmark, and Shirley Jones discovered that for some prisoners, freedom is no escape. Two rode together. 10:05 Eastern tonight on TBS.
Last night on Lonesome Dove. On the Rio Grande, a seed was planted.
Why not go up to Montana? Sounds like a wilderness, if you ask me.
For the challenge of a lifetime.
I'm going with you when you leave.
To strike out for a new land.
Before we find out if he was meant to be cowboys.
Robert Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones, Diane Lane.
Let's go on and go for going.
And now, Lonesome Dove continues.
This presentation is brought to you by the Chrysler Corporation. In the car business, you lead, follow, or get out of the way. And by Budweiser. Nothing beats a Bud.
Can you spot the award-winning child seat in this picture? Give up? The Intrepid's child seat is built in. It's kind of like Intrepid's traction control system, anti-lock brakes, or its standard airbags for the driver and front passenger. You can't see them, but they're there when you need them. Intrepid. This changes everything.
Budweiser, king of beers.
Add a piece of chicken, add a piece of fish, as long as you can add a piece to any meal you wish. We can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
Buy any Long John's meal and add a piece. Fish for 75 cents, chicken for 65, or shrimp for 35.
Fish, shrimp, and chicken, crispy and delish. Mix them up and match them into any piece you wish. Yeah, we can do that. Long John Silver's.
Go for fish-free delicious shrimp plus fries, all just $1.99.
Why is Embassy Suites twice the hotel? First, you get a suite with 2 big rooms. Evening beverages are on the house, not on the bill. And our cook-to-order breakfast is free of charge. Obviously, this isn't your typical hotel. It's twice the room, twice the comfort, and twice the value. And it's only at Embassy Suites. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
You were born. And oh, how you wail. Your first breath is a scream. Not timid or low, but selfish and shattering. With all the force of waiting 9 months underwater. The rest of your life should be like that. An announcement.
You are here. She has the traveler's checks here. That is a problem. Well, was. American Express traveler's checks for 2. The only checks either of you can use. Don't leave home without them.
I feel good inside and out.
Summer's Eve douche, specially formulated to work with your body's own cleansing process, so you can feel cleaner, faster, naturally better.
A little help and I'm back to me.
Summer's Eve, for the clean that's more like you.
Tonight, Jimmy Stewart, Richard Whitmark, and Shirley Jones discover that for some prisoners, freedom is no escape. 2 rode together. 10:05 Eastern tonight on TBS.
The epic adventure Lonesome Dove now continues on TBS.
100 miles from nowhere, and trouble just rolled into town.
You're a man who makes people afraid, and that's dangerous.
Clint Eastwood.
Who are you?
High Plains Drifter. 10:05 Eastern Wednesday on TBS.
$45, even 45 cents, even 46 per pound, $4,700 for one time, $47.5.
What'll it be, fellas?
Make it a Bud Light.
Sorry. This is the last one.
Well, I think I've been. I take that one.
What do you want to give for it? I'm a 2 and a 10. Give me 10, a 20 bid. Give me 20 now, 30. Give me 30 now, 40 bid. Give me 40 now, 50. Give me 50 now, 60 bid. Give me 60 now, 70. Give me 70 now, 80.
If you want great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
Bud Light, please.
Sorry, boys. This is the last one.
Nowadays, you see more and more Alamo cars in America's business regions. From the Sun Belt to the Grain Belt to inside the Beltway. You see our Cadillacs on Wall Street and our convertibles in Tinseltown. In fact, any belt, corridor, coast, or loop you do business in, you're in Alamo territory with express service, low rates, and all the miles free, including those in places where doing business isn't all business.
Ragu introduces Beef Tonight, and suddenly people can't wait to get home for dinner. Beef Tonight, 3 new simmer sauces made with real vegetables and herbs. Turns your ground beef into hearty meals like barbecue beef and beef stroganoff. So get on home to Beef Tonight. Just brown the beef, simmer, and serve. Beef Tonight simmer sauces from Ragu.
I feel like beef tonight.
Suppose you wanted to make a chair as stable as can be. Where would you put the legs? Right at the corners, right? Now, suppose you wanted to make a car as stable as can be. Where would you put the wheels? Right. That's why the new Intrepid is so remarkably stable. The wheels are pushed out toward the corners. The further we pushed, the more stable and sure-footed it became. Intrepid. This changes everything.
No matter how much time you spend keeping the outside clean, if your gasoline isn't keeping the inside clean, your car's performance could go down the drain. May we suggest Chevron with Tetraline for cleansing power that helps bring back the performance you've been missing. Chevron, simply smarter.
Come true, weekends at the lake and snack cakes. And I love you too.
you'll love the great taste of America's #1 snack cake, Little Debbie.
And I love you too.
Now, the unforgettable Lonesome Dove on TBS. We'll be back with more Lonesome Dove in a moment.
Another wildlife special from TBS.
Harley-Davidson. It ain't just transportation. It's a whole different breed of animal. I like it. The real story, the legend, and the rebels who ride. Harley-Davidson, the American motorcycle. A TBS original production, 8:05 Eastern, Monday night. Hey, we're giving away this awesome Harley. We'll tell you once during the show how to enter. Yeah, you just might win your very own hog.
Well, we want to be together, but not too close together.
It's their first visit. I have a small car, and they are my parents.
For the way you travel, today more than ever, the smart money is on budget. For the right car at the right price, call your travel consultant or budget. The smart money is on budget.
Professional. I know what it means, and I know what it takes. It's not only being your best, but looking your best. Matrix Essentials. Now that's professional. My stylist, these products. Because let's face it, the only way to get a professional salon look is in a salon. Matrix Hair Care, hair color, perms, skin care, and cosmetics. Matrix Essentials, the professional's choice for beauty. Only in fine salons.
When I get a yeast infection, the first thing I look for is an effective cure. The second thing, a reasonable price. Now I found a way to get both. By switching from Gynolotrimine to MySelect 7. See, I talked to my doctor, and she said MySelect 7 has the same full prescription strength medicine as Gynolotrimine. So I know it's a cure I can trust. And MySelect 7 costs less. A lot less. That's why my choice, my cure, is MySelect's.
A mid-sized Dodge Dakota with an optional 230 horsepower Magnum V8 outpowers, outhauls, and just plain outpulls even full-size 5-liter V8s from Ford and Chevy. Unquote. Dodge, the most powerful line of trucks anywhere. Now get up to $750 cash back on new Dodge Dakotas.
Call 1-800-528-1234 or your travel agent. Your best bet is a Best Western.
If you think all toothpastes are messy, look at it Colgate's way. Introducing the Colgate Clean and Easy Stand-Up Tube. No more messy sinks. With Colgate, you measure out just enough. No more messy overflow. Colgate's new pullback nozzle takes control. Out with messy old tubes. In with the brand new Colgate Clean and Easy Stand-Up Tube. No other tube of toothpaste stands up to it.
Next on TBS, James Stewart and Richard Widmark ride into deadly Comanche territory on a daring rescue mission. Two rode together. Coming up next right here on TBS. We now return to Lonesome Dove on TBS.
This presentation is brought to you by Budweiser, nothing beats a Bud, and by ERA Real Estate. For all the answers you need, just ask ERA.
We thought we'd been everywhere, seen everything. We were wrong.
We're back to the bone. We're back to the bone.
These guys were weird, and we liked it. Later, they took us to the Tower of Bud. Brother, tomorrow we ride again.
At ERA Real Estate, we're calling our friends and neighbors all across America to talk about the kind of real estate issues that are important to you. Sharing information, answering questions, reaching out to our communities to do whatever we can to help you get real results.
I'm so glad you called.
If we haven't been able to call you yet, call us. 1-800-ERA-SOLD. Because ERA wants to see you get the best results in today's market. ERA, first in service for more than 20 years.
Why is Embassy Suites twice the hotel? First, you get a suite with 2 big rooms. Evening beverages are on the house, not on the bill. And our cook-to-order breakfast is free of charge. Obviously, this isn't your typical hotel. It's twice the room, twice the comfort, and twice the value. And it's only at Embassy Suites. Twice the hotel. Call 1-800-EMBASSY.
Is there a baby formula that's close to breast milk? It's patterned after breast milk.
How can I be sure the formula I use is gentle?
It's easily digested.
Is there a formula my baby and I can feel good about?
It's the #1 name in infant nutrition, Gerber. We know your breast milk is best for your baby. That's why there simply is no better formula for your baby's nutrition than Gerber, in regular and soy. If she's happy, I'm happy. If it doesn't come from you, shouldn't it come from Gerber?
How reliable is a Dodge Caravan? Ask the family who put 217,000 miles on one.
Every morning we drive 40 miles to school, and then I drive 40 miles back. Then if we have viola lessons, we have to go to Provo, further south.
217,000 miles went by, and I never had to worry about it.
The Dodge Caravan, it's just a part of life. It always goes. It always does what I want it to do.
With over 3 million sold, our minivans are a part of more lives than all others combined. Reliability is one of the reasons.
It happened at the Pond's Institute. The discovery of Nourishing Complex 7. The miracle behind Pond's new Nourishing Moisturizer Lotion. A moisturizer so advanced, it adds more effective moisture than the leading moisturizer. It reduces the appearance of fine lines by 20%. And it is oil-free. Pond's new Nourishing Moisturizer.
Excuse me. It's all right. It's okay. It's an ad. It's all right.
At a time when things seem to be getting tighter and tighter, TWA has made it a lot easier to get by. We're replacing coach with new Comfort Class to give you the most legroom of any major U.S. airline. And we're even putting footrests on every wide-body plane. But the price remains the same.
TWA, most comfortable way to fly.
Hello again, everybody. Skip Carey, TBS Sports, with one simple question. Why do you love the Braves on TBS?
Why? Glavine smoke. Otis pulling one from the skies. Gann head first and Bobby taking a stand. Hunter, bottom of the ninth. Kaboom! Pendleton, Dion, Smoltzy, and Sid's wheel. I mean, we love these guys.
Good answer. Braves baseball is back, beginning April 5th on TBS. We love these guys.
The Frontier epic Lonesome Dove now continues on TBS.
This is it. Bottom of the ninth, tie score, 2-out, full count. Here's the pitch. It's a fastball, and Ventura connects. A hot liner up the middle. It's still rising. Johnson leaps, and it's off the wall. He's rounding second. The ball drops. McRae scoops it up and wings it toward Pendleton. Here's the play at the plate, and he's safe. It's unbelievable, and that's the game. Now here's the wrap-up. Fleer, a game in every pack.
Jim, give me a Bud Light. We're all out.
When it comes to clean, fresh taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, Bud Light delivers.
This is the plan for the B-2 bomber. This is the structure of DNA. This is a long-distance calling plan. What do they all have in common? You can't understand any one of them. Fortunately, Sprint can decipher long distance for you. With priority service, they'll review your account and let you know if you're on the right plan. It's that easy. And this is how you call Sprint.
Ragu introduces Beef Tonight, and suddenly people can't wait to get home for dinner. Beef Tonight. 3 new simmer sauces made with real vegetables and herbs. Turns your ground beef into hearty meals like barbecue beef and beef stroganoff. So get on home to Beef Tonight. Just brown the beef, simmer, and serve. Beef Tonight simmer sauces from Ragu. I feel like Beef Tonight.
This is a Gold MasterCard, okay? Sure, it's got a credit line of at least $5,000, but it won't settle any unresolved issues from your childhood. Well, maybe it could. I mean, no gold card is more accepted on the planet, so you can take your parents to dinner practically anywhere and say, Mom, Dad, you raised me. I owe you a steak. It might be smart to buy them a grandfather clock to replace the one you demolished when you were 8. And if this one gets broken, the Master Purchase Plan can replace it. So, I guess a Gold MasterCard could resolve some childhood issues. Wow, Gold MasterCard. It's more than a gold card. It's smart money.
Excuse me. It's all right. It's okay. Just an ad. It's all right.
At a time when things seem to be getting tighter and tighter, TWA has made it a lot easier to get by. We're replacing coach with new comfort class to give you the most legroom of any major U.S. airline. And we're even putting footrests on every wide-body plane. But the price remains the same.
TWA, comfortable way to fly.
Quote, a Dodge Ram pickup with a Magnum Cummins diesel has the power to out-torque, out-pull, just flat-out work Ford and Chevy diesels. Unquote. Dodge trucks with Magnum engines, the most powerful line of trucks anywhere.
Another wildlife special from TBS.
Harley-Davidson. It ain't just transportation. It's a whole different breed of animal.
There's something about the vibration that kind of makes your body come alive. I like it.
Dangerous.
Untamed.
Powerful.
Harley speak, you got me.
The real story. The legend and the rebels who ride.
We needed to have a little style. That's right.
We needed to be cool. Peter Fonda.
James Caan.
David Crosby.
Larry Hagman.
Winona Judd.
Lou Reed.
Dwight Yoakam.
Judd Nelson.
Travis Tritt.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
One wild television special.
Harley-Davidson, the legend and the rebels who ride. A TBS original production. Coming Monday, March 15th. Hey, we're giving away this awesome Harley. We'll tell you once during the show how to enter. Yeah, you just might win your very own hog.
Answer the call of the wild.
The epic adventure Lonesome Dove now continues on TBS.
This presentation is brought to you by Chrysler Plymouth, a division of the Chrysler Corporation.
Dodge Dakota Sport with an optional 180 horsepower Magnum V6 out-accelerates Ford and Chevy compacts and does it for under 10 grand. Unquote. Dodge, the most powerful line of trucks anywhere. Now get up to $750 cash back on new Dodge Dakotas.
Call 1-800-528-1234 or your travel agent. Your best bet is a Best Western.
Brian Dennehy, Joanne Woodward.
He dresses like Roy Rogers.
Two people, too different to fall in love.
We have to be sensible.
Sensible to hell. A TNT original, Foreign Affairs. Premieres March 17th on TNT.
Nowadays, you see more and more Alamo cars in America's business regions. From the Sun Belt to the Grain Belt to inside the Beltway. You see our Cadillacs on Wall Street and our convertibles in Tinseltown. In fact, any belt, corridor, coast, or loop you do business in, you're in Alamo territory with express service, low rates, and all the miles free, including those in places where doing business isn't all business.
Next on TBS, James Stewart and Richard Widmark ride into deadly Comanche territory on a daring rescue mission. Two rode together. Coming up next right here on TBS.
King of beers.
Professional. I know what it means, and I know what it takes. It's not only being your best, but it's looking your best. So naturally, I use System Biolage by Matrix Essentials. It makes my hair shiny and really healthy looking, and that's pretty important, especially to these guys. For me, life is a whole new ballgame. After all, the biggest sport of all is living. Matrix Essentials Hair and Skin Care. The professional's choice for beauty, only in fine salons.
Now, the unforgettable Lonesome Dove on TBS. Tomorrow, the Frontier Epic continues. The drive pushes north into a wild country.
What are you doing way up here, Mr. Gus? This ain't our country.
Of harsh realities.
You shot those two men for a watch.
And crude justice.
Sorry you crossed the line.
Robert Duvall, Tommy Lee Jones, Robert Urich, Danny Glover. Lonesome Dove, the Frontier Epic continues. 8:05 Eastern, tomorrow night on TBS.
Anybody seen my briefcase?
Nope. Ask Julie.
Julie, honey, my briefcase?
I don't know. Ask Lynn. She takes everything.
Hey, I'm late, and I'd like some breakfast. What are these?
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars?
Is this some more of your bean sprout food?
Just try one, Dad.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars have a crust made with whole grain oats, real fruit, no preservatives.
Good.
Dad, your briefcase.
Why didn't you tell Dad where it was?
Nobody asked me.
Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bars. Start your morning off right.
For all the thousands of words already written about the revolutionary Dodge Intrepid, Automobile Magazine managed to sum it up in just 4. Intrepid. This changes everything.
From CNN Headline News, this is TBS Newswatch.
Two presidents are calling for world action to save Russia's economic and political reforms. President Clinton and his French counterpart, Francois Mitterrand, met today in Washington. They called for an emergency meeting of the group of 7 industrialized nations to discuss Western aid for Moscow.
I don't believe we can wait until July for the major countries of the world who care about what happens in Russia and who would like very much to keep political and economic reform on track there to move.
President Mitterrand later invited the parties to the Bosnian conflict to hold peace talks in Paris. Rodney King took the stand today in the federal trial of 4 Los Angeles police officers accused of violating his civil rights. It's the first time King has testified since his videotaped beating just over 2 years ago. He told the court the officers said they were going to kill him and shouted racial slurs as they struck him. FBI Director William Sessions says he does not believe the bombing of New York's World Trade Center is the beginning of a terrorist campaign. Sessions testified on Capitol Hill today. The effort to remove the Confederate battle emblem from Georgia's state flag has run out of steam. Today, Governor Zell Miller told legislators to scuttle a vote on his measure to change the flag because it lacked adequate support. Critics call the Confederate battle emblem racist. Others say it represents their Southern heritage. For Newswatch, I'm Stan Case.
To play this game, you got to have the drive. You got to have the moves. You got to have the love. But most importantly...
Hey, man, you got the ball?
No, I ain't got the ball. You got it?
Say what?
You got to have the ball.
Somebody better bring the ball. Supposed to bring the ball.
Hey, Chumps. Want a game? The new Street Ball. It's a Rawlings, it's only $4.99 and only at Pizza Hut. Get one, because nobody plays without the ball.
This has been TBS Newswatch. Clint Eastwood and Shirley MacLaine?
Lady, if you weren't a nun, I'd let you save your own bacon.
They're not exactly a match made in heaven. Two Mules for Sister Sarah. 10:05 Eastern, Thursday night on TBS.